Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. I'm Peter Loshak. He's Mike Brenner. We're the odds couple. We come to you from sportsbookreview.com. It's NFL Week 10. We are talking with Al McMordie from BigAl.com. We've covered 2 games with him so far. Both games, Al McMordie went directly against the picks that Mike Brenner and I have given this week. And now we're going to cover a third game, Atlanta, Philadelphia, which could be a third game where Al McMordie is going directly against us. Mike Brenner, no matter what Al McMordie says here, there's no way he's going to talk you off Atlanta. You love Atlanta this week.
I love Atlanta, but you know what? If I'm
what happens if Atlanta plays Dallas? Who do you like, Mike?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Saying what happens if Atlanta plays Dallas? Then who do you like?
Yeah,
there you go. I have to tune in for that one.
All right, Mike Brenner, you loved Atlanta. It's the open line opened at 2.5. It's down to pick 'em. And the Chris books are still hanging Philly -1 though, and you just think that this is just a great spot for Atlanta, right?
I really do. There's just a lot going on right now with Philadelphia and both these teams actually. But talking about the head-to-heads, if I'm going to lose to anybody, I'd be a privilege if I lost to Big Al because I respect him. He was one of my mentors in this business. Seriously, for the last 10 years as I was coming up here. And the thing is, I got a feeling that I don't know if Al's going to be going the other way. Yeah. I think the Falcons are literally locked in. This is a team playing with some high adrenaline. They got an offense that's showing signs that are literally flashes that are more brilliant than years past. Matt Ryan believes in himself. He's not just having, a season for the Pro Bowl. This guy has an MVP season going on. He's got some tools around him. This Dan Quinn, the effects wearing off. This guy's a winner. I love it. I think Philadelphia, I read stuff today, and I bleed Philly green. These fans already want Doug Peterson out of there. My God, a couple of weeks ago, he was a god, and Wentz was a god. Well, things got real. The film is out more, and this team is young. People forget this was a rebuilding team from the get-go. Atlanta wasn't a rebuilding team. So I think this is a no-brainer. I think Falcons should be a 6-point road favorite.
Al McMordie, Mike Brenner has cashed with Atlanta multiple times this year. He likes him again this week. What do you think?
Well, I definitely understand Mike's points. For me,
here we go, baby.
For me, the schedule is really the factor here. The Eagles, they're 4-4 on the season. They do have an opportunity to get back on the winning track this week at home. And, the key for me is that their last 2 games, both losses were on the road. So I think a lot of people, they just look at the fact they're coming off losses. Well, they were on the road. And home teams with a 500 or better record, they've been terrific over the past 37 years off back-to-back road defeats. They've covered 88 of 150 games. That's 59%, including 32-8 against the spread when they're matched up against an opponent who won and covered its last game by 7 or more points. Atlanta, of course, comes off that Thursday game. They won 43-28 as a 3.5-point favorite. So they covered that game by 11.5 points. So that all bodes very, very, very well, I think, for Philadelphia. If you look at Atlanta, they generally don't do well off a high-scoring game in which they scored 30 or more points. They're 37-57, their last 94 in that situation. I'm going to take a shot with the Eagles in this game.
All right. I'm assuming that nothing he said has swayed you at all.
No, this is one for me. The trends, the numbers, your computer, whatever Al's looking at can go right out the window. Boom. I'm telling you. Now, if the Eagles are capable of scoring 48 points, then they might have a shot because Matt Ryan will have a field day. He's going to pick apart this secondary literally. I'm not kidding you. This is going to be like a school kid trying to stop a senior. I'm not kidding you. This is absolutely got devour written all over it. And again, I'm an Eagles fan, but that defense has some serious holes. Now you got a team that's not cohesive in the locker room, fingers pointing, a coach already on a hot seat, El Fuego, and they have no running game whatsoever, this team. And Carson Wentz, I see fear in his eyes the last 2 weeks that I didn't see before. And this kid is going to be getting hit from the left side, the right side, because the defense for Atlanta has gotten better week in and week out. And I'm telling you, confidence, momentum, it's a damn hard thing to stop. Big Al, I love you, buddy, but this one, I got to tell you, this isn't even going to be close.
Al, do you have anything to say to rebut any of what you just heard?
No, the only thing I want to say is when Mike says that I've been one of his mentors, I mean, I know I don't look 50 years old. I am 50 years old, but it just makes me feel really old.
And I'm 53. Yeah, but I just got into this it's been about 12 years.
Yeah, now I feel better.
For real. Because you're never too old to keep learning.
That's right.
Absolutely.
That's right. That's what Pa always said. All right, Al McMordie, like in Philly, right now Pick'em is the market line, although the Chris books, again, do have Philly -1. We'll see where this line closes. Al McMordie and Mike Brenner going directly head-to-head in the NFL for a second game this week. Very exciting. We'll see how it turns out. Al McMordie, of course, a lot more can be found about him at his website, BigAl.com. Tell us about that, Al.
Sure. Well, I've been in business since 1992. Folks can go to bigowl.com and click on picks for sale, get all of our best selections. And it's not just selections from myself. Folks can get selections from 16 handicappers at the website, guys like Larry Ness, Scott Spreitzer, Tom Stryker, Brandon Shively, Doc Sports, etc. And then, of course, there are complimentary selections every single day, and not just one free play, but 4 free plays, 2 for myself, 1 from Larry Ness, 1 from Scott Spreitzer. Just go to bigowl.com and click on free picks.
All right. Al McMordie, thanks so much. Talk to you again very soon.
Thanks, Al.
Do your research before you bet. Check out our ratings guide to see which books have the best ratings and sign-up bonuses. Open up several accounts and shop for lines at sbrodds.com. Always be ahead of the game.